Thank you for joining me for Amazon Sellers News on Monday, October 28th, 2019. At the end of this short broadcast, I'm going to be talking to you specifically about inside information regarding Amazon vendor accounts. So if you're an Amazon vendor or you'd like to become one, please stay tuned to the very end. But first, today's first breaking news story: intellectual property right complaints against third-party sellers when you are sourcing directly from the manufacturer. Now, I know that sounds ludicrous, but starting on Wednesday, increasing on Thursday and Friday and over the weekend, more and more third-party sellers are receiving intellectual property right complaints from the manufacturers when they are buying directly from the manufacturers. Now, if you're sourcing directly from the manufacturer and there's a contract that says you can't sell online, you might have an issue. If you are not under a contract that limits where you can resell your products, chances are that IP complaint is entirely baseless. Breaking news story number 2 also has to do with intellectual property right complaints, and these are against drop shippers who are sourcing their products from Walmart or Sam's Club. If you're drop shipping, specifically getting your products from Walmart or Sam's Club, you have to review the new TOS. You have to see exactly what the new terms of service says about drop shipping and the branding that exists on the packages once they show up at the consumer's door. Once they show up at the consumer's door. Amazon is cracking down on this like crazy. There's a dramatic increase. So if you're a drop shipper, specifically Walmart or Sam's Club sourced products, you have to make sure you're in 100% compliance with the TOS. Third breaking news story, and another story regarding intellectual property issues, and these have to do with people and companies who are selling books. For the last 2.5 or 3 years or so, there's been a dramatic number of litigations started by the O+Z Law Firm in courthouses around the country. Most of the cases have been started in the Southern District of New York by O+Z, but they've also started cases in other venues around the country for textbooks. They represent McGraw Hill, Cengage, and Pearson, and they've sued a lot of sellers for counterfeit textbooks. The problem with textbooks is that the counterfeits are coming from India, where the counterfeits are of a higher quality than the genuine books. And sellers all over the world are getting caught up in this because it's very difficult to tell which are counterfeit and which are real. What's going on lately is that non-textbook sellers are also starting to have problems with intellectual property right complaints. A lot of sellers have had to shift their books from new into used, even though they've never been read before. And even the used books are being subject to intellectual property right complaints. So if you are a book seller, I recognize that it's hard to pivot to get into other industries, but you may want to start exploring what else you can sell, because booksellers in particular are a huge target right now, and you know how to sell and you know how to use the dashboard. Okay, here are some things I just want to announce before we get to inside Amazon information for Amazon vendors. One, the new terms of service was imposed upon all of you on August 16th. What we've done here at the law firm is break down the new terms of service paragraph by paragraph by paragraph, and you can watch videos on our YouTube channel, on the Rosenbaum Familaro, if that's not where you're watching this, and you can review every single paragraph in the new TOS because you need to know the information. You need to know what the changes are. Also, we have just published a brand new trademark series for private label sellers. Now, if you're a third-party seller and you haven't started to develop your own private label brand, I strongly suggest that you do. That is the future of e-commerce. It's the future of Amazon, where you own your own brand. So take a look at the trademark series. You'll start to learn more and more about how you can develop your brand and then protect it. Okay, inside Amazon. Last breaking news story, inside Amazon. Amazon calls the team that deals with Amazon vendors the Selling Partner Support Team. Amazon claims that it is establishing a greater and greater size team to work with vendors more closely. This, we believe, is to help solve problems that Amazon has with its vendors when they're ordering products and their left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing, where they're not paying for products that they are receiving and then selling. So if you're an Amazon vendor, check out our video series Inside Amazon, specifically Amazon's Selling Partner Support Team. Okay, that's Amazon Sellers Breaking News for today, Monday, October 28th, 2019. Tomorrow, the news will be brought to you by Dana Rodriguez, because I'm going to be in Hong Kong at the Global Sources event. And Dana will take it on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And I will see you again on Friday. And good luck selling this week. I hope you make a ton of money and watch your emails.